Hello there, Data Recovery Guru here, hope all is well. Today we are working on this Western Digital MyBook Duo USB external drive. It's from a local customer here in Needham, Massachusetts. They brought it to our Dedham location, they dropped it off, and we are doing a diagnosis on it to see what's going on. So Western Digital MyBook Duos is duo because it has two drives inside, okay? These MyBook Duos could be configured as RAID 0, where you combine the space of the two drives, or RAID 1, where the data from one drive is cloned or copied over to the second drive. So they are mirrored, they are identical, okay? Now, the issue with this MyBook Duo is per customer it no longer mounts, okay? So when you power the MyBook Duo on, the internal backplane of the external drive, the controller card that's inside the external, does some kind of checking to see if the drives are healthy, and if they're not healthy, they're going to give you some kind of red LED error preventing the drive from mounting on the computer, okay? So the data is not accessible. So now we took the drives out and we tested to make sure that they're healthy. We ran some scans, we checked the smart values and so on. It turns out that drive 1 is degraded, okay? So here's what I'm talking about. Okay, here's what it looks like. That's drive 1. As you can see, it started to build this surface degradation where it's running into read errors, okay? Red is with error, okay? So the drive is no longer correctly. Drive 2 is still healthy. This one works okay, okay? And we got it, where is it? Oops, sorry, it's right here, okay? This one initialized correctly, this one is healthy. Note this surface degradation. Now, if both drives are inside the MacBook Duo, it's going to give you an error because one of the drives fails to pass health tests that are run by the internal controller card. Now, if you pull out the bad drive, the MacBook Duo in a RAID 1 configuration, it will still work. So as you can see, we pull the drive out just slightly here, just so that it's no longer making connection. With drive 2, although we see an error because the machine is checking, the drive does mount, okay, and the files are accessible. See, MyBook Duo. Now, this allows us to work with it in one drive. If it was a RAID 0 configuration where the data is spread between the two disks, this would not be possible, okay? So that's the issue here. One drive failed, one didn't. In a RAID 1, you can still work with one drive. Just be careful, okay? If you need help recovering files from RAID 0 or RAID 1 MyBook Duo, find us at datarecoveryguru.com.